Hello, hello, it's Friday. Hello, everybody. Hello, work comp industry. Hello, Yvonne.
Hi, Kristen. Long time no see.
I know. I feel like it's been forever.
It has been forever.
Yeah, I know. Can you believe it's been a month pretty much since our last one?
Has it really? I haven't
What?
even had time to check the calendar, so I really have no idea. But if you say so.
We are in the middle of July, or I
Holy
guess
cow.
close to the middle. Yeah, yeah. And I'm in lovely paradise. Oh, and there's a family behind me. Yes, yep. I know what
No.
you're doing. You're tweeting about right now. So tweet while I talk about this expo and what we're doing because I know that you're Miss Social Media, so I know that that's what's going on. Today's expo, we thank everybody for being on today and helping us raise money for Kids Chance. But we do have some vendors on new. We have some returning faces. So we're super excited about today. Today's going to go, they go by fast. There's, companies to be learning about. This expo was essentially to happen to kind of help because we know conferences are no longer going to probably happen for 2020. There might be one or two here or there, but for the most part, they're going virtual. We're all living in a virtual land, as you can see. We're virtual. So with that, do you want to really talk about the companies really quick and who we have on today?
So yeah, today our lineup is, as you can see on screen, we have Macro Pro, Priority Transportation and Translation, Neuro Restorative, Caddy Law, and Standard Rubens Law Firm. So thank you all for joining us today. Appreciate you guys joining us and willing to mix it up a little bit, get a little crazy, get a little fun. Got a lot of really good activities lined up.
Yeah, fun. It's always about learning, which again, I'm all for learning because WorkComp Central provides education, but it's about fun. I know it's the middle of day for us West Coasters, so, we'll be looking for those alcoholic drinks in a couple hours. But we do have some fun events today. We have games, we have trivia, but first we have to stop and thank everybody. There's still a pandemic going on. We can't forget that there is, and that the first responders, everybody that's adjusting to this new norm, and hopefully WorkComp Central can shed some, light. We can continue to build a network. That's, what essentially we are trying to do with these events, but also we are trying to raise money, right? Raise money. And I don't have to do the heavy lifting today on talking about Kids Chance. I love it and I'm very passionate about it, but we do have a special guest today that's going to talk about Kids Chance, right?
Yes, we do. I'm so excited.
There she is.
Hi.
Hey. Hello.
Hi, everybody. How are you guys?
We're good. How are you?
Excellent. I'm so happy to be here. I've loved your Pop-Up Expos. I've listened to all of them, and I really enjoy them, so I'm so happy to have been invited. Thanks for having me for a minute or so.
Of course. Well, thank you for joining us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop talking because I can tend to do that a lot, and I'm going to have you talk a little bit about Kids Chance and tell us about Kids Chance and what you hope to accomplish in your term.
Okay, absolutely. So as Kristen and Yvonne mentioned, my name is Amy Hansen. I'm the current president of Kids Chance of California. If you're not familiar with our organization, we're a nonprofit organization. We provide need-based educational scholarships for children of California workers that were either fatally or seriously injured on the job. I personally have been in the insurance industry about 15 years, and I've seen far too many times firsthand how impacted families are by these tragedies and these family losses. And when I heard about Kids Chance back in 2016, I wanted to do everything that I could. So I jumped in at that point on the fundraising committee. I have since served on the board as secretary. That was from August of 2018 until recently, where I've been given the honor to be president starting in January. And I know we've talked on other expos before that our very own Kristen is the president-elect, so she'll be taking the reins in 2022. So excited for that. A bit more about Kids Chance. So the first Kids Chance was in Georgia. It was founded in Georgia in 1988. We are now 47 states. They just added 2 more organizations. California specifically was founded in 2012. So to date, we have awarded 61 students with scholarships, adding up to about $569,000, which is phenomenal. And we have a pretty hefty goal that we've set as a board. We want to award $1 million by the end of 2022. So we are on pace. The recent activities that we are all going through have, definitely been a challenge for us as well, which is another reason I'm here, is to thank everybody that participates on all of these expos and WorkCompCentral and everything that you guys do to help us raise money for kids. Last year, we gave out about $200,000 to 36 students, and we received 62 applications this year. The need exploded. We're looking at eligibility. We'll be meeting here shortly to verify, how much money we can award. The need is much greater than we had anticipated and much greater than last year. So if there's anything that anybody has ideas about or participates in, I just really urge everybody to share what Kids Chance is about in every opportunity you can, whether it's with your neighbor or with your friends or on social media. I know, Yvonne, you have donated your own personal money, which is fantastic and so appreciated. On behalf of the entire board, we thank everybody that does that. We have 41 corporate sponsors that contribute every year, so we are grateful, we are thankful, and I appreciate the opportunity to kind of share where we're at. So we have the need, and we have the kids that need our help. So again, thank you, and looking forward to what we can do for them this year and going forward.
Awesome. Thanks, Amy. And on that note, I want to just chime in for a second. So one of the things that we've become accustomed to on these expos is every time we kind of come up with a challenge to the audience, right? We've had a few audiences and a few challenges, that is. And so today, audience, are you listening? I want you to, everybody has that 1 or 2 friends that they've got on speed dial, or you can text and have them, tune into whatever you're doing. So right now, I want everybody that's listening to text that friend and join us, have them join us today, because this really is all about just taking an hour out of your day to spend some time, have a little fun with the vendors, but raising awareness about Kids Chance. And, it all matters. As Amy just illustrated, what we're doing is making an impact. So I love that with this fun little thing that we put together, Kristen and I, this is, making a difference. So everybody, text your friend, and I just reposted the link on LinkedIn, so it's right there. It's easy to join. Let's go.
And Karen from Gallagher has, stepped up. She is always doing the matching and, how many attendees are on. And I know there's other companies that have stepped up or are wanting to participate in some way or form. So we want to thank Karen for being behind us. Karen Sieber with Gallagher. I know she's on. She's already said hi. So
Wonderful.
we can't do what we, especially like Amy said, this year we have a greater need. So we have a lot of applications that are turned in. Do anything. We're always open to ideas. We're thinking of new ways. This came up from an idea in it. So, be on the lookout. Amy's always available. I'm always available. I know you all know Jen McCaw. She's at all the conferences, powwowing about Kids Chance. So, anything that we can do.
Definitely.
All right.
Well, thank you.
Amy, stick around. We may pop her in and back and forth. We're not sure, but she is around. And if you have if you want to volunteer, contact Amy. We always need volunteers as well. We're volunteer based.
Or if you have any questions for Amy, chat them, and we'll when we bring her back, we'll ask her.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Amy. All right.
You ready?
We are ready. We have Stephanie Reynolds coming on board from Caddy Compliance Partners. Hello.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi.
How are you?
Happy Friday!
Happy Friday. Well, welcome, Stephanie. So now it's your time. So take it away.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. I will be sharing with the audience some of the things that are required for your presentation. So everybody be on the lookout in the chat function. So the entire audience, Stephanie has some stuff, so we'll let you take off.
All right. Thank you so much. By the way, I love your backgrounds. Very vacation-esque. The picture in the back, that's my vacation. So I go running off the dock when I need a little break from work in the afternoon.
Nice.
So thank you so much for inviting us to join you today. We're really excited when we found out that the event today was supporting Kids Chance of California. We just love Kids Chance. We're passionate about what they do and passionate about MSP services as well. So I'll tell you a little bit first about what we do at Caddy for those of you who are not familiar with our organization. So Caddy Law and Compliance Company, we are a national Medicare secondary payer compliance company. And try and say that 3 times quickly after having something from this amazing basket, and that's probably going to be a bit of a challenge. So I'll say MSP services going forward. But we're an MSP compliance company. That's what we specialize in. We are a law firm, so we give our clients the advantage of having all of their information private. They have the attorney-client privilege. In our, basically the range of services that we provide, all things start in Medicare compliance with reporting. So we have a Section 111 reporting platform. We provide conditional payment resolution services, as well as MSAs and an MSA legal opinion, which is the legal option to go along with the medical MSA. So we have some unique programs at our company. Our founder, John Caddy, he's also our COO. He is a well-known industry-wide expert. He's been on the speaking engagement train for years, well, until COVID hit. And he started with, once COVID hit and we started seeing our great conferences and things that we're also used to doing and getting out and being in front of one another, John decided to put together a series, a webcast series, and as of yesterday, he finished our first set, and he actually had 27 free webcast sessions he did for the MSP compliance. So if anyone is interested in receiving the recordings, please reach out to me. You can see my information on the screen. You can text me, call me, email me. I'd be happy to get those to you. It was very informative, and we had just fantastic feedback from our clients. So for the Kids Chance piece, the trivia game, we were asked to do something fun. So hopefully we're going to make this fun and interesting for you. Bear with me 1 second and let me pull up our game. Actually, let me minimize that for a second. I'm sorry. So what we decided to do, since we're doing this remote versus being at a conference where we pull raffle tickets and we can call the winner and give them the prize at the end of the game, what we're going to do today, since we just rolled out our new Caddy Compliance LinkedIn page, is once we're done with the session today, you'll see we have a link in the chat room to our LinkedIn page. So if you go to the LinkedIn page, you're going to see I posted just before my session the basically the Kids Chance trivia game, and you'll see this amazing set. This is our prize today. It has tequila in it and all things to make a margarita, with the exception of the ice. So we have glasses, salt, everything for you. So you'll see a picture of this basket, and in that post, please put your name. And so you're going to get a raffle ticket just for participating. If you get all 4 of the questions correct, then we'll give you another raffle ticket. So where you put your name, please put, I got them all correct. and this is the honor system. So we're going to believe you. You'll get a second raffle ticket for that. And because our site is so new and we want to gain exposure, and also one of the things that John is so passionate about is, you know, educating the industry and making sure, because MSP compliance is so, you know, it can be very challenging. As you can see the guy in the picture on the wall, and it says, don't let Medicare frustrate you. If it's frustrating you, we want to help you. And that's, you know, really John's plight and his passion. So we would love it if you would follow our page. John will be posting. He's well known for his blogs. He stays on top of, you know, Medicare compliance. So please, we also will give you an extra raffle. So that's 3 raffle tickets for you for participating, for getting all 4 right, and if you follow our page and take advantage of all of the MSP compliance information and legislation as it rolls out. So let's get started with the activity. And basically what we're going to do, these are multiple choice questions, and we will go through them. So the first question, what year was Kids Chance founded? Was it in 2002 by a workers' comp adjuster? Was it in 2010 while tequila tasting in Mexico? Was it in 1988 by an attorney in Georgia? Or was it during happy hour in 2002 with the concept written on a napkin? So place your vote, and we'll give you a second. All right, so we'll go to the next question. Oh. All right, so how many states did Kids Chance have a presence in? Or I'm sorry, how many states does Kids Chance have a presence in? Is it 50 states, 47 states, only the coolest states, or 49 states? All right, question 3. What does Kids Chance do? Do they throw great fundraising events, identify potential scholarship applicants, identify Big Ten schools, or identify the best family vacation spots? All right, we'll go to the last question. And that is, what is the average scholarship amount per student? Is it $8,000, $1,000, $4,300, or $2,800 plus $1,000 plus $500 plus $1,000? I know it's Friday afternoon. I hope some of you have an adult beverage in happy hour time zone, so don't feel you have to do anything other than maybe use a calculator for that one.
Okay, I need to know what the answer is because I don't even know. So what is the answer, Stephanie?
Okay, so let's see. I'll go through them real quick. So the year the Kids Chance was founded, it was founded in 1988 by an attorney in Georgia.
Okay.
And the number of states is 47, and those are definitely the coolest states. And I believe what I saw on Kids Chance, just kind of for everyone's information, that in the states that they do not offer Kids Chance, they are looking for people to advocate the program.
Okay.
And so Kids Chance, what they do, they identify potential scholarship opportunities for applicants. And what I thought was kind of neat when I started looking at kind of researching an activity for the event, what I thought was really cool about Kids Chance is, you know, they're looking at trying to, basically they're setting up the future for injured workers' children that have, you know, severe catastrophic cases. So they're kind of allocating money for that. And I thought it was kind of cool, and there's a synergy or kind of parallel there with what we do with the MSA function from a medical aspect, because what we're trying to do is we're basically allocating, you know, a medical process to, you know, protect the injured worker and all parties involved for their future as well. So I thought it was kind of a neat, you know, alignment, if you will.
Right,
So,
yeah.
yeah, so I thought that was cool. So the last one, the average scholarship amount per student, that is $4,300.
There you go. All right. And we did have some people put that question in. So you have hopefully some polls going, people here answering the questions. So a lot of Kids Chance knowledge done. So how are you going to select your winner of that margarita basket? And can I get entered?
Well, if you answered the questions, if you just participated, you get 1 ticket.
Okay.
If you got them all right, you're going to get 2 tickets.
Oh, okay.
And if you follow our new LinkedIn Caddy Compliance page, you'll get 3 tickets. Then we'll do a raffle with all those tickets, and then we'll post in that same post chain the winner on Monday afternoon.
Monday afternoon, all right. Everybody listening on? So go do your LinkedIn, make sure you answer those questions, and Stephanie will be in contact with you.
I like it. She's making them work for their prize.
Yeah.
I know, and it's Friday, and this is a vacation theme. What just happened?
I don't know. So, listening audience, I hope you're paying attention.
Yeah.
That looks like I'm looking at that basket, and I know everybody knows me. I love margaritas, so.
Yep. All
Yeah.
right.
It's amazing.
Good.
So thank you, ladies, so much. We appreciate the opportunity, and if I can help anyone with their MSP challenges, please give me a call.
All right. Thanks, Stephanie.
Great job.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. We're on to, you like my graduation hat?
I love it.
I was thinking for kids, so I was like, and then they all graduated in June, so we do have some graduates as well. And I know we have Heather coming on from Neuro Restorative. So whenever she is ready, we will get going. But yeah, the kids just graduated, and now we're getting ready for the next day.
Are we ready?
All you.
Okay, well, thank you, everybody, for coming. And yes, I am Heather with Neuro Restorative, clinical evaluator for Kentucky, and I'm going to share with you some statistics over brain injury. And if we look here, you can see that every 9 seconds, someone in the U.S. is going to sustain a traumatic brain injury. So by the time we finish this virtual WorkComp Expo, we'll probably have 800 new cases. That represents 2.8 million in a year. Of that 2.8 million, 2.5 are going to be treated and released from the emergency department. And we've essentially categorized those individuals as a mild traumatic brain injury, which is representing anywhere from 75 to 90%. The staggering percentage is that 30% will suffer permanent impairment. 50% will have symptoms that persist beyond 2 to 3 months, and we have also termed that as post-concussive symptoms. Once we start hitting 3 to 4 months, we start getting what's considered chronic disability. And this is really truly because somebody has not received any treatment, and what is setting in is what's called maladaptive plasticity. And these neurons are connecting incorrectly, and we're not capitalizing on the neuroplasticity. Being that I represent the state of Kentucky for Neuro Restorative, 1 in 5 households will have a brain injury. We are 2.5 times that national average. And here in Kentucky, it's every 15 minutes someone will sustain a traumatic brain injury. Unfortunately, all I have is it accounting for deaths and hospitalization. I don't have what that ER visit is and what that represents. More staggering is that over half of our traumatic brain injuries are occurring before the age of 21. And this is important because our brains do not stop fully developing until the age of 25. And I have some pictures to show what the brain looks like, and I think it's really important because we're taking an extensive amount of mass, and we are having to put it into an enclosed area, our skull. And we have to have this brain fold and fold and fold onto itself in order to get all of those materials in there. And what that means for my WorkComp audience is that our go-to for diagnostic tools is primarily like MRIs or CTs. And these are going to show more structure as opposed to the function of the brain. The other thing is that because that brain is so folded onto itself, these diagnostic tools are limited in reaching those deeper structures to show maybe where some of that trauma is going to be occurring. So what's important is understanding the tools that we use in terms of actually diagnosing these injuries. And you can see in this picture more of those folds that are in the brain. And it's like taking like an 8 by 10 piece of paper. We can't fit it in our pocket, but we could probably fit 5 pieces of paper in our pocket if we folded it and put them in. Well, if I put a picture in the middle of those papers and fold it, we wouldn't be able to see the picture. So it's kind of imagining the brain like that. And the other thing is just because we have structure intact doesn't mean that we're going to have a function of the brain. So to maybe take a skyscraper building, we can see that the roof is there, the sides are there, the windows, the doors, but that does not mean that that building is functional. Is the plumbing working, the electricity, etc.? So just because structure is shown to be intact, that does not mean that there is not function impairment. As for neurorestorative, we can help with those injured workers. We are a leading provider for subacute, post-acute rehab in spinal cord, brain injury, medically complex, providing short and long term. You can see a list of the services. For a work comp standpoint, we really do hold an alignment of expectation calls. We want to ensure that everybody is on the same page, from internal and external case management, adjusters, even the employer. We're wanting that employee to get back to work. So making sure that we do have a high return to work, which again is going to be on that outcome driven. In-house licensed practitioners and on-site case management. Therefore, we're able to organize, making sure that the individual has maybe transportation, other medical appointments, interpreter, making sure that we are following an individualized care plan and if it needs to be adjusted. For the most part, we are contracted with many of the work comp networks. And I'm sure there is a location near you. We have over 100 of them within the 26 states. I'll show you a map in a moment. And if you have not had an opportunity to tour, I really encourage you to. For Kentucky, just real quickly, a list. We do the rehab behavior and offering PT, OT, speech, anything from day treatment to residential. This is just some of our locations: Lexington, Georgetown, Louisville, Northern Kentucky, Paducah. I think it's important to see what our residential program looks like. We really try to provide a real world, that environmental validity. You can see that we have many homes that are out in the community, and we really try to mimic what that day-to-day is going to be for our injured worker. Being from Kentucky, here's some quick facts. Naturally, we are horse capital of the world, so we do have the Derby. Unfortunately, for the first time in over 100 years, obviously, we are not running. It is the greatest and fastest 2 minutes. And then it is the longest running actually sport in the U.S. Post-it notes were actually invented in Kentucky. We have more running water than Alaska, which is quite a bit. And so houseboat, or not more than Alaska, my apologies, houseboat capital of the world. Just some other things, more bourbon barrels than people. And with that, obviously with bourbon, I would like to show you all how to make a mint julep. You can pick any one of your bourbons of pleasure. This is actually the official glass this year for the Kentucky Derby. So you would start with some mint leaves. Recipes usually are going to call from anywhere to 5 to 6. So make sure you get them in there. Make sure you have a really good muddler. And you're going to take your simple syrup. You're looking at about half an ounce. And pardon me so I can see what I'm doing. Pour your simple syrup in there, and make sure you do muddle. You want to make sure that you really get a lot of the mint essence out and get that in there. Give me just a few seconds. And then make sure that you put plenty of ice in. You want to get that. And then there is a lot of really good bourbons, and maybe you can see some of the ones that we have. I am using actually Woodford. It is the official bourbon of the Kentucky Derby. And we need actually 2 ounces of this. And pour those in. Whoops. I guess I took not too much. Sorry. And actually it says to keep stirring until the glass is frosted before you're going to add any more of the ice, but obviously for purposes of our exercise, we're not, and you just want to keep filling your glass until you are to the top. It's probably one of the simplest drinks. And then you just take a sprig of your, and my apologies, you're supposed to slap it, which actually releases the mint a little bit more, and you can add or garnish as much as you like, and that is it.
Wow, that seems so refreshing. You know,
Wait, so if you have any questions, my next slide, arrow down for me. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. My number is there, my email. Please visit our website. And the last one is our Neuro Institute, where we do offer free CEUs. And thank you very much.
That was awesome. We got some little history there. We had, you know, a nice refreshing drink. I feel nice and that would be super. I never had a mint julep, so here we go. Yvonne's come hardcore.
Well, that was probably only my second mint julep, so.
That's what bourbon does to me, guys.
Bourbon makes you, all right. No, we know that for the next time we hang out.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Happy Friday. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend.
Thank you. You too. All right. Well, that was super awesome. I had a hard time finding mint, so that's my green.
Yeah, I gave up. I couldn't find anything minty for my persona. Did you talk about Heather's prize before we move on?
Heather, select a winner.
I think Chase said he was going to get that for me. Okay. And we have a gift card. Yeah.
I think she's going to pick a number there, ladies.
Yeah, pick a number.
Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and go 20.
20.
So 20 is, let's see, where are you? Janine Cunningham with BMA Claims. Janine Cunningham. So we'll make sure we're writing that down. And we'll make sure to get you her info so that you can get it over to her.
I will. Thanks so much. Again, appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
Of course.
Hi, Heather.
Hi.
Hi, ladies. How are you?
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi. Good afternoon. All right. Well, Melissa, welcome. We'll bow out so you guys can go ahead and get started, and we'll see you on the other side.
Sounds good. Thanks, Kristen. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us. My name is Melissa Downing, and I'm the Director of Client Services for SRTK. And with me is our President and CEO and Inland Empire shareholder, Joanne Thomas.
Hi, everyone.
Just a quick overview about our firm. We've been in business almost 41 years. Our 41st anniversary is this Monday. We have 10 offices throughout the state to handle your litigated worker comp claims needs, especially including COVID cases that have been coming up. We have almost 100 attorneys, 41 years of experience. We work with everybody from TPAs, public agencies, self-insured employers throughout the state of California.
Yep. Call us with questions, guys. We're here.
Yep.
We're here to troubleshoot any problems you have in your claims.
Yep. All of our offices are fully operational and here for you and your litigated cases. So now we're going to jump into the fun part of our program, and it is The Price is Right. Let me get my handy little microphone and we'll be ready to go. So this is the Price is Right guessing game. We have 5 summer essential items for our vacation theme, and the 2 that are the same price, you'll be the winner. So once we go through all 5 items and their cost, send your answers into Yvonne, and you'll get our winner of our wonderful beach summer essential bag full of goodies, towels, sunscreen, lotions, masks, hand sanitizers, everything you need to stay safe and healthy this summer. Okay, here we go. Our first item is, while we're relaxing at the beach or poolside, use this battery-operated misting fan. Is the price $5.99, $11.99, or $7.99? Our second item is, after laying by the pool all day, you'll need to touch up your locks with some dry shampoo. Is the price $5.99, $7.99, or $11.99? Our next item on The Price is Right SRTK edition is, to help keep you hydrated, we have a double wall insulated gear cup to put in your beverage of choice. Is the item $5.99, $7.99, or $11.99? Next item on this is some Hawaiian Tropic Island Tanning Sunscreen to help you achieve that perfect glow with SPF in it. Is the price $5.99, $7.99, or $11.99? And last but not least is Banana Boat Sunscreen Lip Balm, SPF 45. Is the price $5.99, $7.99, or $11.99? If we go for the big spin, get your answers into Yvonne so we could be who the winner is. And we want to thank you for playing and for joining us for SRTK Price is Right edition. Stay safe, stay healthy, and remember, we are stronger together.
That was awesome. Awesome. People were chatting in those answers. But I am curious, because you guys do have some time, do you have the prices? Because I want to guess. I'm like, that suntan lotion cost me a lot. So,
the yes, the suntan lotion was $11.99.
Yeah, that stuff is expensive.
It is, and the fan was $7.99.
Okay.
And the cooler cup was $5.99.
Okay, all right.
And the dry shampoo was $5.99.
Okay.
And the lip balm was $7.99.
Lip balm was $7.99. It's more than the hair stuff?
It's more than the hair stuff.
Right.
You know, the SPF 45 that's in it.
What kind of lip balm do you buy?
You know, Southern California, things are very expensive here.
Holy, I'm like, well, at least I got a nice one. You know, the conferences that I don't have usually kept my lips all nice and, you know.
I know.
I guess that's why I don't know the cost of lip gloss. But we do have some answers in, so I'm going to do a random, because I do think I have the price for somebody. So let's go ahead and go with Eden Carbello.
Yay! Eden, congratulations.
Congrats. All right. So we'll put you in contact with her so you can get her.
I know how to get a hold of Eden. Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So then we'll go ahead and thank you so much for participating.
Thank you, Melissa. Very clever. I love the game.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank you guys for having us. We appreciate the opportunity.
Have a great weekend.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Love your microphone. I think I have to get one for me next time.
I know. I love that microphone.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
So we have a minute or two. Should we bring Amy on to ask a question about Kids Camp?
Sure. Why not? Let's throw Amy in here. Amy, you around?
I am coming.
Woohoo! So what do you think so far?
Oh my gosh, wonderful. Such creative games too.
Right?
And beverages that it's almost time for. I love it.
Right. Yeah.
So real quick, we only have a minute. I'm sorry, Kristen, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Tell people how to, if they know somebody that might want to submit an application, where do they go to do that?
They can go onto our website. We just closed applications for the 2021 school year. They closed on May 15th, so they would reopen for the following school year. We just this year actually rolled out a new online portal, so it's a lot easier for families, for students to submit all the required documentation. So that timing worked out really well since everybody's home right now. Go onto our website, kidschantca.org, and any and all information's there. Or my email and contact information you can share if you'd like as well. Or Kristen is always available too. So we can get you whatever you need. Kristen, always.
I know. Always.
I'm always available. So any questions or anything at all, please. Yeah.
Awesome.
So a question that we get a lot at conferences is, how do we decide somebody is going to get awarded, a student is awarded, and so how do we do that? And that's a little bit more complicated. But
that's a great question. We have an entire committee dedicated and a member of our board of directors, that is the vice president of scholarships, who chairs our committee. So it's comprised of several folks, including those that are experts in the college and university systems, because there are quite a lot to know about financial aid requirements, and we're here to supplement that, not to jeopardize any other grants or funding that students could be getting. So every year, May 15th is our deadline, like I mentioned. They submit all the information. We have a team over at our headquarters. I just spoke with her this morning. She spent quite a bit of time reaching out individually to all of those applicants to get their information in. They had until June 30th for any sort of missing documentation, just to vet out to ensure everybody meets the eligibility requirements. Our scholarship committee right now is reviewing all of those approximate 40 students that applied that we have confirmed eligibility for. They've all identified what their particular financial need is. So as a board, the committee will be making a recommendation on all of those students against what our budget is and what we can give them this year. We'll be meeting to look at those week after next, I believe. So there's a long process to make that we're helping those families work through the process. So
well, I didn't mean to do that.
We need for all of them.
I'm all breathe. I shouldn't have asked you that question.
I know. So much.
Yeah. But, you know, knowledge, I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't know that, because we do get asked that a lot. But, you know, thank you for coming on and answering.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, stick around, Amy. We might come back to you in just a few minutes.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. So next up, we have
Diane.
There she is.
Diane. Hello. And I know we have a special guest, so we're going to bow out and hand it over to you, ladies.
Oh, Kristen, you actually get to stay on.
Yay! Okay.
All right. So hello, everybody. My name is Diane Cohen, and I'm the Vice President, Client Relations for MacroPro, a document retrieval company. We are delighted to be here today to support Kids Chance. I'm with my National Sales Manager, Mandy Farquhar. Mandy, what would you like to tell people about MacroPro?
Hi, everyone. MacroPro is a nationwide, worldwide document retrieval company. When you need records from your claim files, litigation files, call MacroPro to get your records in a hurry. In fact, we can subpoena your records for you if you need from your state or from state to state. Plus, our nurses can summarize your records. With MacroPro, you have a total magical experience. Thank you for having us.
Yes, you do. Speaking of a magical experience, we have Dan Chan, the Magic Man, joining us today. So when you need cyber magic, think of Dan. When you need records from anywhere, any type of records, think of MacroPro. We'll bring the magic to your files. So Dan, the rest of the time is yours. Let's get some magic on Dan here. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you. Kristen, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. I'm going to do something with you right now.
Okay.
We've never met before today, correct?
Correct.
And we haven't set anything up, correct?
Correct.
I didn't even tell you what to say.
Right, no.
So this is a surprise to you because many people don't even know that this is happening. But your thoughts determine your actions. Okay. Your actions determine your habits, and your habits determine your destiny. So in these times, more than ever, we want you to think of positive thoughts. Name a person, place, or thing that evokes a positive thought for us.
Bug. Oh, for me?
Yes.
Evan, yeah.
Evan. And Evan is who?
My son.
Your son. And how old is your son, Evan?
He's 7.
Yeah, and this isn't on social media. At least we're not friends, not just yet, are we?
No.
Let me show you something real quick.
Okay. Oh, my God.
That's great.
Thank you.
Yeah, wow. Okay.
Today we don't have that much time.
Okay.
But, Mandy.
Yes.
I would like you to think of a month and a date that means something to you.
Okay.
Go ahead and name the month and date.
February 24th.
February 24th. And what does that signify?
My daughter's birthday.
Your daughter's birthday?
Yeah.
Check this out.
No.
20.
Oh, my gosh.
That's pretty cool. That's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. Let's do one or two more. Now, this is something I would do live for you folks. So
Okay.
with Mandy, I'm going to put an MF and a KC.
That's
And
me.
one other symbol. That way you know that nothing has been prearranged. Just give me any symbol, please, each of you.
A triangle.
Triangle.
And a heart.
A heart. Perfect. No duplicates. This is exactly as if we were live. Watch closely. The card goes into the middle of the deck. You say the magical words.
Abracadabra?
Abracadabra.
Just jump. Once again, I'll keep on doing this until you guys applaud.
Okay.
But how did you do that?
I'm doing it anyway. Nothing in my hand. I give it a little bit of a rub and it just jumps.
What?
Right there.
Together. How?
Wow.
That's okay. There you go.
Dang.
Going in there. Going there. Gotcha. What?
Oh my God.
Where did that card come from?
Sleight
No.
of hand.
Okay. All right. There you go. Slide it in. Oh, what?
Oh, Kristen, nice retro background. It reminds me of that song, She Works Hard for the Money. Background.
Last time, and I think I might have time for one more.
Okay. That was awesome.
And she does work hard for the money.
I do. Wait, what? Okay. Okay. What?
Wow.
That was in the box.
Yeah, that was in the box.
If you were to see it live in person, just the same results. We have time for one more. Do we have time for one more?
One more. Let's do it.
One more. This is going to be a fun one.
Okay.
Mandy.
Yeah.
I want you to think of a one-digit number between 1 and 9, and Kirsten, think of one number as well.
Okay.
Go ahead and name it out loud, each of you.
3.
7.
3 and?
7.
Okay, Diane, do you want 73 or 37?
73.
Okay, you can change your mind if you want. You all happy with it? Okay, right here in my notes application is a list of beverages. And on number, and everyone is different. On number 73, what do you see there?
Virgil's root beer.
Virgil's root beer.
Huh?
I would love to share a Virgil's root beer with you all.
What?
Awesome.
That's great.
Thank you very much. That's my time for today. You guys can find me online at Dan Chan Magic and also on Instagram at Dan Chan Magic. Thank you very much, Diane. Thank you, Kristen, and thank you, Mandy.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was awesome.
Thank you, guys. That was pretty cool.
That was. I was not expecting that at all.
So, Dan, on behalf of MacroPro and now the Workers' Comp community, we want to say thank you so much for your magic. And thank you, WorkComp Central, for allowing us to bring MacroPro's magic to the community. Mandy's got a door prize.
We have a door prize. We have the movie. We have a night in. We have movies, games, drinks, bath, masks, everything. So, Kristen, if you want to pick a number, and then we'll send it to that person if they contact you or contact me, whatever they feel more comfortable with. I'll send it over.
Let's go with 22.
Okay.
22 is, where are you? 22. I don't want to, I'm going to destroy this, but Achilles Martin.
Yay.
Marson with Hazel Rig. So make sure
excellent.
Yeah. All right. So I'm writing that down.
Write that down, and I will get it to there right away.
All right.
You look great, Yvonne. I like the magical moment you've got going on.
Thanks, Diane. I love y'all's matching jackets too. I love that was really entertaining. Yeah. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. At Macapro, we have all of our ducks in a row, just like Mandy's poster behind her.
Oh, very.
Oh, look at that.
All right.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks, Mandy. And really quick, with Mandy and Diane are still on, Karen Siebert says hi, and we're getting ready to welcome Carlos. Carlos, hello. Are you muted? Because we cannot hear you yet. There you go.
How about now?
You're good.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. How's everybody doing this afternoon? I hope well. It's a good Friday, so thank God for that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. I'll take a moment and just talk about my company. Thank you for joining us. My company is Priority Transportation and Language Services. We are a national language and transportation provider. We operate nationally, so anything we could do to partner and help out any injured workers, we're certainly always in a position to do so and look forward to. My presentation today is how to make the perfect New Orleans Old Fashioned. So a real quick background on the history of this drink, or we'll begin with a quick background of cocktails in general. The first documented definition of the word cocktail was in response to a reader's letter asked to define the word in 1806 in an issue of Balance and Columbian Repository in Hudson, New York. The actual origination of where the old-fashioned cocktail was originated is still something of an unknown, but there is a gentleman's club, not a strip club, a gentleman's club called the Pendennis Club in Louisville, Kentucky. They claim to have the old-fashioned cocktail, that it was invented there. Right after that, the recipe was said to be invented by a bartender at the club in honor of Colonel James Pepper, a prominent bourbon distiller at that time, who ended up buying the Waldorf Astoria Hotel bar in New York City. Go ahead, Chase. All right, so making an old-fashioned. I'm coming to you live from New Orleans. In New Orleans, as many of you probably know, where our claim to fame is history, architecture, food, and good drinks. So we're going to start out with this old-fashioned. The base spirit, you can utilize any kind of 80 proof or stronger brown spirit in addition to any bourbon or rye. In this recipe, we're using, of course, a New Orleans Sazerac rye whiskey. So we're going to go ahead and start out with that, and I'll touch on some of the ingredients as we go here. Chase? All right, so the sugar source for this drink, we're going to be utilizing what's called demerara, which is similar to a sugar and raw. You can also use a simple syrup. So what we've done in order to prepare is that we boiled some water and mixed in the demerara with this. So we made a concoction of simple syrup. All right, some additional ingredients. One is going to be Peychaud's. This is a bitter used in New Orleans, and it was actually originated here in New Orleans by Antoine Peychaud, who owned an apothecary, and of course he carries the namesake brand in New Orleans. The flavor profile in this suggests licorice, saffron, citrus, peel, and caramel. The second ingredient that we're going to use is the Angostura. This comes out of some of the Caribbean countries, and it contains a spice flavor with hints of clove and cinnamon. All right, so we're going to go ahead and prepare this old-fashioned. So we're going to start out with our bitters. We're going to add two or three dashes of each, and we're going to coat the bottom of the glass with that, so it gives it a nice little swirl there. From there, we're moving on to adding our bourbon to our mixing glass. From there, we're going to add a spoonful of the simple syrup. We're going to toss that around in the ice for a couple moments. Then we're going to strain that into our glass. Then we're going to take a little bit of the orange peel, and we're going to squeeze that so we get some of the essence of the orange peel. And then we're going to swipe it on the edge of the glass. And of course, drop that in. And if you'd like to add a little bit on the side. And there we go. We have a New Orleans Old Fashioned. So, hope everyone can see that.
That looks very...
That's amazing. I wish I had one.
Well, let me try it for you.
Mmm.
It came out lovely. And it's perfect for a hot afternoon in New Orleans.
Well, Kristen and I do love New Orleans. I think I told you that, Carlos, when we were talking. So
it's a special place. If you haven't been, you need to come. We're always more than welcome to have you here. And I love being an ambassador for my city.
Great. Well, next time when it's safe, I should say, to head that way, Kristen and I will call you up and you can show us some of the sites.
Absolutely. I love being a tour guide. So, and that extends out to the wider WorkComp community as well.
Nice. And I know you had some questions, because I have the answers written down.
I do. All right. So here's some fun questions. I have 2 good questions.
Audience, so you're going to answer these questions in the question function in the GoToWebinar control panel. So let's give them, so everybody, I've seen answers coming in here. So again, it's through the chat or the questions function in the GoToWebinar. You're going to throw in the answers. All right, I am ready. Let's see if we get...
All right, here we go. What is the 3rd oldest bar in the country that is located here in New Orleans?
Let's see. 3rd oldest bar.
In the country that's positioned here. And I'll give a hint. I'll even give a hint. It was owned by a pirate.
Okay, so I have answers coming in. So one is The Meaning of Life or Voodoo Lounge.
Close, but no.
Lafayette.
Ready for that